friends, welcome back. In today's video, I'm sharing with you all one of my husband's favorite meals, and that is pollo guisado, which is a Puerto Rican chicken stew. So make sure to stick around and watch. For our pollo guisado today, we are going to be using 2 little bay leaves, 2 tablespoons of sofrito, about 1 to 2 tablespoons of oil. It could be corn oil, canola oil, vegetable oil, or olive oil. I will be using olive oil today. I have about 8 drumsticks of chicken, and these chickens I have sliced. It's just, you don't have to do this part, but I like to do it. And I've gone through and I've sliced, put like 2 to 3 slices on each drumstick. I just feel like the flavor gets into the chicken much better that way, and is how I learned to do it from my mother. So 8 chicken drumsticks, 1 large potato, 1 small onion or half of a large onion, about 1 cup of carrots. I'm using baby carrots just to simplify the process. No need to peel, no need to cut. I just toss them in just like this. 1 can of tomato sauce, about 1 teaspoon of oregano, a couple cloves of garlic. I love garlic, and that's gonna be minced. About 1 tablespoon of adobo for the chicken. You can season this to your liking. And I'm going to be using white vinegar. I'll be using maybe about 1 to 2 tablespoons of vinegar, but you can use lime if you would prefer, and some fresh cilantro. I forgot to take that out, but I will be adding that in there. I'm going to say the cilantro will probably be about, I do like a little bunch, so maybe about a 1/4 cup of cilantro, or to your liking. Now let's go ahead and get started. So our very first step is going to be to season our chicken. I'm going to begin to season my chicken with my vinegar first. And I'm going to go ahead and go in there and add 2 tablespoons of vinegar. This is just like a little marinade. Now I just got home from work, so I'm gonna be doing this immediately. But if you want, you can leave your chicken sitting in the fridge from the day before or a few hours beforehand, just to let the marinade work its way through. I have about 1 tablespoon of adobo. Again, this is to your liking. Typically I sprinkle all throughout straight from my adobo bottle, but you can choose however you want to do this. You can also choose to use your hands. It's really up to your choice. You want to make sure that you get it all in there. To this mix, I'm also going to be adding about 1 tablespoon of the olive oil to let it work its magic through it. And then 1 teaspoon of the oregano. I'm also going to go ahead and add my 2 tablespoons of sofrito right in the chicken and work it through. You can also add sazon. You can add paprika. You really can add anything that you want to. This is just my way that I'm doing it today. Once I'm done working on my chicken, I'm gonna go ahead and put that to the side, let it do a little bit of marinating. And I'm gonna work on cutting my onion and my potatoes. And I'm also going to be cutting my cilantro. I love using fresh cilantro in my cooking. So our onions, we're simply going to slice them. I'm not dicing them, whoops. I'm just slicing them a little bit like this. Okay. And then our potatoes, we are going to dice. I don't want them too small. If you would like to use more potatoes, feel free to use more potatoes. And then our cilantro. And since we're using baby carrots, that's one less thing we have to worry about peeling and cutting. We're first going to go ahead and turn our burner to about a medium heat. I'm gonna go ahead and add some oil to the bottom of my pot or pan, whatever it is that you're using. I would say that's about 1 to 2 tablespoons. And what we're going to be doing here first is we're going to be browning our chicken. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put my chicken in. Just going to go ahead and brown each of the sides. All right, we're gonna brown each side for about 2 to 3 minutes, and I'm going to save this for when I'm done browning my chicken, because then I'm gonna add that into the mix as well. Alrighty, now while this side was cooking, I went ahead and got my rice started on my rice cooker. It's been about 3 minutes, so now I'm gonna go ahead and flip them over just a little bit, just to lock in those flavors. I'm not trying to cook my chicken here, guys. I'm just browning it. It's already starting to smell so yummy. Now that my chicken has cooked on each side for about 3 minutes at a medium-high heat, I'm going to go ahead and add my tomato sauce. I'm going to use the same can to measure 1 cup of water. And I'm simply going to put it around it like that. If you want to add more water to it, you are welcome to as well. I'm going to also add the rest of the marinade that I had left in my bowl. Move this around a little bit. This is gonna make such a yummy little chicken stew. Oh, yum, I can't wait. You know what? I think I'm gonna add a little bit more water in here. Okay, so in total I'm adding 2 cans of the water. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add in my garlic. It has already been minced. Put that in there. My cilantro. My potatoes and onions. If you have a bigger pot, you can go ahead and use a bigger pot. This is just the one I always use. My bay leaves and the carrots. And then I'm just going to put it all in there, work it around the chicken. All right. I'm going to go ahead and let this sit here until it comes to a boil, at which point I'm going to lower the heat and cover it up. It's been about 5 minutes and our stew is coming up to a boil. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cover it up and I'm going to turn it on to low, and I'm going to let it cook there for about 30 minutes on low. Then I'm gonna come and check in on it, see how much longer does it need, and then I will adjust accordingly. The whole idea of this is that you want your chicken to be nice and soft. It will come to the point that it is really off the bone and it's really tasty. All right, my friends, it's been about 40 minutes. Now I'm gonna go ahead and lift it up. Ooh, look at that yumminess. And you should be able to run your fork through your potatoes. Where is my potato? Right there. See how it just cuts in half? Our carrots should be nice and tender as well, and our chicken should be nice and soft. If you look here, you see, you should be able to just fork it off. See that? Oh, my mouth is just watering taking a look at it. So now it's time to go ahead and serve our pollo guisado. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and reach for a nice little chicken drumstick right here. And for my family, I made enough for each person to have about 2 drumsticks, but I'm going to start everybody with 1, and then after they're done with 1, they like to come back and get some more. We love the juice. See, like this. We love putting the yummy juice right in there because the sauce is perfect with the rice. And there you have it, my friends, another easy and simple way to make another Puerto Rican classic meal. Now it's your turn to give it a try. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!